So in this video, I plan to use ChatGPT and AI to rebrand my YouTube channel. I've actually been one of the people that's been on the side of very anti-AI. I've never used it. So this YouTuber suggested to use it as an assistant, not to use it as like a copy and paste thing to cheat, use it as assistant other than a cheat. So one of my channels I had for a very long time was called Journal of Josh. And the idea of it was just to kind of film my week as I do things like getting coffee or something like that. Then I would put it all on the timeline of editing and then narrate it all, sort of like a voiceover thing, almost like Edward Norton in Fight Club or something like that. Just kind of narrate your life over it. It was something that was going to just take a tremendous amount of time and just wasn't plausible for the situation I was in. My current channel name is called Life After 40. And the original idea I had for this channel was just kind of showing that life can be fun, you know, after you're 40, essentially. The problem is it looked good on paper, but all the stuff I would need to do was going to be very costly. And it just wasn't plausible. I would have to run up credit cards and stuff like that. And I got other goals going on. I live in my van because I'm trying to achieve a different goal. I'm doing it for a personal reason. And essentially it would drain my account trying to do things like ski trips or something like that, which obviously you can do after 40. But I was going to try to make it fun and add stuff. For the situation I'm in, it would have just been very costly. So the plan with ChatGPT is just use keywords and see what it comes up for me as like an assistant. I don't want to make a van life channel. There's so many of those and I do it for my personal reason, and I'll touch on it and do a couple videos here and there, but I don't want that to be 100% the primary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas that I like to do. These would be things from like hiking, fishing, camping, stuff like that, and then see if it could come up with a channel name for me. And then I'm going to use AI photo generated for the banner, and that's pretty much it. And I'll be halfway because I'm going to mix it with probably a real photo, so it's going to be photoshopped together with just 2 layers, something really easy. And then for sort of the portrait that people use in their YouTube channel, I'm going to just add just a regular photo of myself of some sort. So that's my plan, and let's go ahead and see if we can get AI and ChatGPT to rebrand and recreate my YouTube channel. So here we are in ChatGPT, and this is a sentence I came up with. Brainstorming ideas for a YouTube channel name based on adventure, outdoors, camping, and life. Let's see what the results get me. Huh, that's really interesting. These are some good names. Let's go ahead and get a notepad. My Camp and Conquer, no. The Wild Path. Something tells me, let's try this real quick. New window, incognito mode. It's gonna go YouTube. Life Off the Grid right here. This probably is something that's gonna be big. Roam Free Adventures. I like this idea, Outland Life. Let's see if there's anyone. So one of the reasons why I'm gonna double check is because if it's already a big channel, I don't want to be a copycat and competing. So Outland Life, let's go and check that. Let's go filters and video channels. Let's go channels. So there's Outland Life, Outdoor Boys. I know who these are. They have 13 million. But there's no Outland TV. Okay. Alright, so let's get a notepad. One of them. Outland Life. Okay. Let's go ahead and double check another one. I'm going to go ahead and look up Nomadic Trails. Something tells me this is probably going to have a lot of channels. Yeah, so here's someone that has 113k subscribers. I don't want to get mixed up with them, so I probably won't. Yeah, they've got several videos, so that one's gonna be off the table. Pathfinder Diaries I like. Okay, so there's 2 channels. Let's go and do the filter real quick and go by channel. There's 2 channels that are Pathfinder Diaries, and it looks like they're just kind of viewer channels. One of them has 18 subscribers and the other one has 1 subscriber. 14. There is someone here with 578, but none of these channels are real big. Okay, there's Pathfinder, they spelled this wrong, but only 84 subscribers. So, let's go ahead and mark this one. What was it called? Pathfinder Diaries. Control V. Alright, let's go back to the drawing board. I came up with 12 names and vetted all 12 on my own time. I figured it'd be boring for you to watch all 12 names being vetted the way I did it, but I just mainly searched it into YouTube, and then I just wanted to make sure I wasn't copying any large channels or people accusing me of misguiding or something like that. So these are the 12 names of what ChatGPT gave me. Let's go ahead and begin and narrow these down to 5 names that I really like. So out of these 12 names here, I kind of put everything on one sheet, like the brainstorming ideas and all that stuff. Out of these 12 names, I'm going to try to get it down to 5. So let me see which ones will fit me and that I want to get rid of. Campfire Chronicles I'm going to get rid of because this is more of like a storytime YouTuber type person. I know there's one out there that does a lot of outdoor and missing person type of stories. This would be ideal for something like that. That's not really my channel. Alright, I'm probably going to get rid of Wild Wanderer and The Adventurous Way. The Adventurous Way, the name's already taken, even though they're not regular uploaders and all that stuff. And Wild Wanderer, I'm more of like a stationary van life person that just plans on doing stuff within California. Obviously, within the future, I hope to expand, but even so, that's not a name I really want to take for right now. So I'm going to get rid of these 2. Balanced Adventures I'm going to get rid of. I don't know if that really describes me. That sounds like kind of like an RV channel or something you would do if you had like a dog and like a pet and you were like walking across the United States or something like that. So for right now, I'm going to get rid of that one. Life in Motion I'll get rid of. I really like this one, but I don't know. I'm not sure it really just kind of fits me, and I don't think it kind of vibes like a good memorable sort of sound, I guess. I don't know. Just isn't. I like the way it sounds. I think it'd make a good channel name for someone, but I don't think it fits for what I want to make. One of my original names actually for this YouTube channel for several years was Journal of Josh. So the Pathfinder Diaries, I kind of like the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta get rid of one more. Journey Seeker, I think I may get rid of. Once again, I don't think it fits for what I want, really. Yeah, it's a good name, but it's not something I want. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. So I have 5 here. So we have to narrow it down to these 5, and I'll take some time and kind of view, and I may put it into a like raffle thing and see which one I come up with. I may try to get rid of 2 more and then see what I can do from there. Alright, it's time to trim more of the fat. I've been kind of really thinking on this. So some of the ones I want to get rid of is Adventure Beyond or Venture Beyond. I think I'm going to get rid of Offbeat Path. I like the idea of the pathways because I don't want my channel just to be about camping or just van life. I kind of want to do a variety of things. I'm a stationary van life person, so I don't think my stuff would be all that interesting, you know. So Pathfinder Diaries, I kind of like the idea, but Adventure Unplugged, Offbeat Pathways. Give me one sec. So Offbeat Pathways, there's no channels. So I did a filter for channels. There's no real channels with this name. The other one kind of already has names to it. And once again, I want it to be able to be found and rememberable and all that stuff. There's close, but there's not a direct name to this. The other ones have direct names. There's no big channels, but there are nothing too big, but there is. I'm gonna check the third one again. Let's see what we got here. Let's gonna go filter the channels. I may cancel this one out. So the 2 is Adventure Unplugged and Offbeat Pathways. So choices. choices. Venture Unplugged or Offbeat Pathways. See if anyone's using that. And then filter channels. But Offbeat Pathways isn't really used, and I kind of like the idea of it. Kind of really like it for just not going on a solo path kind of thing and kind of doing something different. That's what I want to do. I just kind of want to do everything, including just living life, you know? So I may do a travel thing to Europe, and the next day I may just do something local for a while, or maybe just like a building project or woodworking or just something like that. So I like offbeat pathways because it emphasizes more than one thing, and then kind of not going the normal route is what I want to do. So I didn't want to do just a hiking channel or just a van life channel or just a camping channel. I want to cover all those, and then I kind of want to do it with, you know, a little bit of a different twist added to it, I guess you could say. So I think my new channel name will be Offbeat Pathways. I think I'll go with that. So the name isn't really being used. Let's go to my reference. Unplugged Adventures is kind of used a few times. I don't want to copy anyone. Offbeat Pathways, I'm actually surprised there's not really anyone else doing this. So it's a kind of a fair game thing, and we'll go ahead and see how far I can go. Alright, now that I have my name selected, it's time to create an image. So I'm going to try two things. So open art, that's going to go create image. Now I did a test thing with a few keywords, and we're going to expand on it right now. So we're going to use this right here. Let's go ahead and copy, make a few changes, Control V. So we want image other than name. It's based on outdoor, adventure. What was the title of my name again? It was Offbeat Pathways. Okay. Pathways. So venture, outdoor, camping. Let's try pathways and life. Okay. And then create. Let's see what it generates for me. Kind of interesting. It just added 2 tents. It really likes his tent stuff. The camping. I may have to get rid of the camping, but I'll do that on the other side. They're kind of all different, but alright, let's try ChatGPT on this. ChatGPT does Control A. Let's try again. See what it creates. Alright. So I gotta work with this right now. Let me try this. I could probably work with that. So I'm gonna download that one. The weird bag being right here, I probably wanna do. Alright, so then we'll select our image. This will be for the banner, there'll be text added and all that stuff. I figure watching me create this in Photoshop could just be slow and boring, but this is what I kind of came up with. I think it's a good size. I kind of made the OFF part for Offbeat Pathways like slanted, like it's falling off. If I had more time and like graphic design skills, I'd probably make this like someone was hanging off the cliff, but I kind of like the way it turned out for a banner. I didn't want to do the typical like just across the top one level line. I wanted to make it unique and kind of stand out. This is the perimeters. When I went online, this is the pixel perimeters for YouTube banner, but it actually is going to squish a little bit, so I'm actually going to lose more photo than this. But this will be the banner, and once again it was created through AI, and we'll go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so I got the banner done. And to kind of respect others, I'm going to do reverse image search just to make sure like it's not a one-to-one copy for anyone else. The problem with the AI, and especially the early stuff, is it's pretty much just copying other people's stuff. So 0 matches found on it. Let's go ahead and check this. The recommendations, I try to use the best photo AI software, so I'm going to come across this problem. Oh, that didn't help. So this must be working as no previews available, so this must mean this image isn't on here. It had me upload it to here, and then alright, so it looks pretty authentic. I'm not copying anyone. It's a fully blown AI generated. When I did my research, which is pretty pathetic, open art seemed to be the best thing for this. So it's part of Dolly 3. So it's one of the top of the line like image generator things, but as you can see, I'm using the free trial. I'm doing all this for free. I actually will probably get an account for this as I try to grow my YouTube channel and do various things, because it looks like it could do a lot of photos that I can use for YouTube and stuff. But let's go ahead and get all this named and created, and we'll go from there. So this is my channel. I was actually really happy with the results, with the way the AI assisted and all this stuff, and it looked like it really kind of came together. They added a lot of new things like this pronouns thing, and I just went along with it in the hopes that maybe it might help the algorithm in some way, but like a lot of people, I kind of think it's ridiculous. So then I kind of rewrote my description. I even changed my Instagram and Blue Sky. I'm not going to put Twitter. I don't even use it anymore. And it looks like everything got put together. The top banner here was a little disappointing because as you saw, the photo is bigger. I guess on TV it'll be full size, really big. This will be for phones and laptops and things like that this size. So yep, this is what it is, and it's all right. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised it turned out the way it was. I thought it'd be crappier, but I'm happy with it. I like the new name, and I think it'll fit me as being able to make videos from a variety of things, from van life to hiking, cooking, and maybe just going downtown and going shopping or something, you know, kind of taking different pathways, but not following the norms. And this right here, this open art, I actually have other stuff I may use it for. So I may do the essential plan for $7 a month. That's something I can afford. Give it a shot for a year. And then I really liked the story blocks. I've been looking into this. I might go ahead and sign up on a monthly thing for this and have it set up so I could cancel it at any time. So that's everything. If you manage to stick around, I appreciate it, and I suggest it. I did it completely for free, and it really gave me some good ideas. I know naming your YouTube channel can be difficult at times, and people do change it a lot, and I wanted to be one of those people that wasn't going to change it all the time. I wanted something I could stick with for years on end, other than just always trying to change it. Most of my previous channels were sort of on the fly, just even sometimes under the influence of alcohol or something. I thought it was a good idea on paper, but it turned out not to be. And so this time I did it using the assistance of AI, completely sober, and just my side project, I guess you could say. Alright, thanks again for sticking around. Have a good one.